Rumble, rumble, rumble. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Rumble stock. Today the stock is up about 13% in value. A lot of people have been sending me messages saying, Carter, what is going on with this company? So we're going to break down everything you must know about Rumble stock for 2023 and answering that main question, should you buy this company? So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. And don't forget to check out my blog where we talk about everything money. We talk about stocks, money management, credit card reviews. We talk about side hustles, everything money. Make sure you guys check it out. I'll put it down below so you guys can. So let's jump into it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Roll that intro. Let's go. So starting off, what is Rumble stock? Rumble stock is a social media site that has a video platform. It's very, very similar to YouTube in the fact that you guys can share videos and you guys can build up a following. And over the past year, we've seen extreme growth from Rumble because Rumble believes in more of a free speech platform, which has turned a lot of creators and a lot of influencers from YouTube to Rumble. And not to mention, Rumble right now pays creators more than YouTube does per 1,000 views. So this is causing a lot of people like Steve Will Do It, Andrew Tate, Alex Jones, these kind of more controversial players to start posting on Rumble because they can get a following and they can get a little check there too. But as of today, the stock is up a whopping 13% in value, and this because it comes after a partnership deal with Power Slap. Now Power Slap is pretty much just like this competition where people kind of slap themselves. It's kind of weird, but it's very, very entertaining. So they're going to be offering a show on this anytime you have a partnership deal, and the stock has sold off so much, it's right on the support line, which is another reason why we had some buying pressure step in. One of the most important things for evaluating a company to determine if you should buy it is looking at something called the cash on hand. This is pretty much how much money Rumble has in cash. You want a company that has, one, a lot of cash and very, very little to no long-term debt, because if they ever go through a crash or a recession, they have enough cash to pay off that debt and continue to invest into the company. And let me tell you, they do have about $300 million in cash, which is quite a lot compared to the only $1 million in debt. So that's actually pretty solid. And with that being said, their fundamentals are relatively decent for a company that's not profitable. Their revenue is up 430%, but it's only up to about $11 million. So it's not a ton of money, but it's still up, 430%, which is solid. And like I mentioned, the company is not profitable. They have a negative profit margin of 16%. So for every $100 Rumble brings in, they actually lose about $16 total, which is never the greatest. You can never survive if your profit margin's negative. But the good news is this is up, right? The fundamentals are all up. So this is up 86%. So they're working on it, and hopefully eventually they will become profitable, and then the stock will even go up more because they're profitable. But the 1-year return for Rumble is down 44%, which is awful. That's terrible. And the reason why we've seen so much sell-off in general from Rumble is, one, there's a lot of competition right now that's starting to flood into these more free speech platforms. We see Rumble, we see DWAC, and now we even see Twitter. Twitter just got bought out by Elon Musk, who took the company private, and his mindset is he believes in more of a free speech platform. Very, very similar to Rumble, but kind of a different social media game. But still, people want this free speech, which is turned up to have more competition, so now investors have more options to pick and choose from. And another reason why we had sell-off this year is just due to the general state of the market. Right now, what we see is just a ton of volatility among all the top indexes. And the S&P 500 is falling 20% value. The last thing people are going to want to do is invest into a riskier growth stock. And that's another reason we had sell-off. It's just the general market selling off, high inflation, high interest rates. It's not looking good right now. But overall, should you buy Rumble? So that's the biggest question everybody has. And here's what I always like to say. It all comes down to time frame, right? If you want to get rich quick, Rumble for me is too risky, too volatile. It goes up and down way too fast, right? Just as fast as this thing went up 13% today, it easily could fall back down. On the flip side, looking for like a long-term investment, Rumble does carry some potential just because of the free speech and they're highly competitive. And you also have to realize Rumble is competing against one of the world's largest companies, which is YouTube, which is owned by Google, which has over $116 billion in cash. So if Google ever thinks Rumble as a threat, do you think they could wipe them off? Probably. They could easily make another platform designed for more free speech. And I think that they could easily do that, but as of right now, there's no sign of Google doing that. So it's pretty solid. For me, I'm investing in Rumble. I put about 1% of my portfolio size in it. You know, it's enough where I have money, I have shares if this thing takes off. But on the flip side, if this thing tanks down, I'm only out 1% of my portfolio, and it's not as bad. So yes, it's just high risk, high reward play for sure. It's not something that's gonna be the slow and steady upward trend. This thing's gonna be going up and down, up and down, up and down. And if you believe in it, and hopefully we'll see this thing take off. Hopefully the company becomes profitable and everyone's happy, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys did, hit that like button, subscribe. We will see you guys later. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and stay safe out there. Take care, everyone.